Hello. It is declutter time yet again. And what we are going to do is we are going to start with these drawers here. I'm going to pull everything out of each drawer, set it on my desk, and we're going to go through it all and see what I'm keeping, see what I'm getting rid of. Because again, I just feel like I have too much again, which I'm a makeup hoarder. I'm a makeup artist. I try makeup. I try all kinds of makeup because I like to stay informed, but there are things in these drawers and in this mirror over here that I just am not using. I know I am not using. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to get rid of some stuff and clear some things out. So if you want to see what I keep, what I get rid of, then thumbs up this video and please keep on watching. Here we go. All right, so I've pulled everything else out. This I love, so I'm absolutely keeping this. This is the Le Jour de Chanel, I think is how you say that. This is like a mattifying primer, but it also is really amazing for camouflaging pores. So I love to use it like over my nose and kind of next to my nose because I have very large pores right there. This is the e.l.f. Cookies and Dreams, what is this, Poreless Putty Primer? Yeah, or putty primer, I don't know. But I like this to have as a drugstore option for a smoothing primer. Then this is leaving. I just can't with this. I don't think it does anything for me. It kind of smells like oranges, which is nice. But this Milk Blur Stick, I've tried, like you can see that I've used a lot of it, but it just doesn't really seem like it does anything for me, so that's gonna go. However, this Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin, what is this? The Balm Powder. This is the universal one, so it's clear. I love this, and I really think this does something for the longevity of my makeup and for like making my makeup look very smooth. This is very good for that, so I'm definitely going to keep that. I pretty much use that almost every day. Then I have this About Face setting mist. I've got the little sponge too somewhere. I wonder if my daughter absconded with that. It's somewhere, but I like this. I enjoy this so far. I've only used it a couple of times, but the times I did use it, I really, really liked it. So that will stay. This is new. This is the She Glam Sunday Picnic Collection Setting Spray. This smells like grape, which I don't love, but the mist is really nice, so I'll probably use it up. It's super cheap. Will I buy it again? Probably not, but I do enjoy it so far. This is my favorite high-end hydrating primer. Again, I don't think they make this, and this is almost gone, which makes me sad, but I will keep this because I do really enjoy this, and it does have SPF 30 in it, I believe. 40, SPF 40. So that's really nice. This is probably my favorite drugstore hydrating primer. The NYX Plump It Right Back with electrolytes. I don't know if the electrolytes do anything, but this is really nice. Really serum-y and hydrating. It's great. High-end hydrating primer. This Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin one. Really good. I have it in the shade Juice Boost, which is the more bronzing one, but if you're looking for a high-end hydrating primer that's not wildly expensive, this one's good. What else do we have? Morphe Continuous Setting Mist is a staple for me, so that's obviously staying. This is not a primer, this is a color corrector, and this is the one in lavender. I usually like a lavender color corrector under my eyes, but I think this doesn't have enough pigment in it, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to use this, or if it's going to go into my kit for something, but I'm going to hang on to it and play with it, because I've only used it once. And this is from She Glam, and it's in the shade It's in the shade, it's the Versatile Flawless Concealer in the Lavender Color Corrector. I think the shade is Providence or Provence. I don't know. It's fine. So we're still trying that around. The About Face Light Lock Illuminating Body Lotion. I don't know. In Light Warp. I love this stuff. This is really good. It stays in place and doesn't seem to transfer off on my clothes too bad. So I like this. I just keep it in with my primers because I'm not really sure where else to put it. Same goes for this. This is the Soul Dry Body Oil in Pretty Peachy. Like, it's so beautiful. The camera doesn't do it justice, but it's that really shimmery but not greasy feeling oil, which I like. I have a hard time with shimmering oils because I end up feeling greasy. This does not make me feel greasy, which I enjoy as I drop it. Great. MAC Natural Radiance in the yellow. I didn't even realize I had this until I pulled it out a couple of weeks ago. I've been enjoying this. I don't find it to be as hydrating as I remember. Like, this used to be a super hydrating primer for me. I don't know. I guess my skin has just changed. And it's just fine now. I wouldn't repurchase it, but I will use it up because I do like it. So that's gonna stay. This is gonna leave. This I just don't like. The Water Cloud Primer from Cover FX. I don't know if it just went bad or if it's just a bad product from Cover FX. They don't make this anymore as far as I can tell. I don't like it. So that's leaving. This, I think they discontinued, Smashbox, the Mindful 5 Nourishing Face Primer Serum. I really like this, and I use this quite frequently, and you don't need a lot of it. That's why, like, it's pretty full still. You only need like 3 or 4 drops of it. And the last thing is this In Beauty Face Glaze. Again, I think, is it Khaki does reviews? Something, I don't know. But she loves this, and I have been looking for a strobe cream dupe, or just, I don't want to buy strobe cream, I guess. I don't know. But I'm just trying this, and I really like it the one time I've used it. So obviously this is going to stay, and I'm going to keep using it. So we are only getting rid of these 3 out of the primers and setting sprays, which I'm not surprised by because I go through setting mists like a mad person, and I do go through primers quite frequently, but these 3 I just don't like. So this is a lot, but I am a foundation whore, for lack of a better word. I love concealer. I love foundation. I'm into it. I love it. Where to start? So, whoop. I don't need 2 of these. This is what's in this box. This is a large face and body. This is the original one before they reformulated it. So I have so much here that I don't need 2 of these. So I'm going to keep this open one. And my mom likes this foundation, so I'm going to pass this on to her. I've got my Chanel foundations. I've got Vitalumiere Aqua. I've got the new, what is this called? Le Beige's Water Fresh Complexion Touch. This I'm still playing with. I don't know how I feel about it, but I've used it several times. I like it, but it seems kind of finicky with what you use underneath it. So I'm going to hang on to it, obviously, because it was like 60 bucks, but I'm still playing with it. But Vitalumiere Aqua, I love. This is what I wore on my wedding day. Then I also have this small little of the Le Beige's foundation. I love this too. I'm definitely keeping my Kosas. I have the Revealer foundation and the tinted face oil. These are 2 of my all-time favorites, so these are staying. This is leaving. This I just don't think likes my skin. I thought I liked this and I thought I enjoyed it, but I had been mixing it with this MAC one that I don't think they make anymore. So I'm going to use this up, and I can't rebuy it, which is sad. So I'm going to keep the MAC one and get rid of the Huda Beauty one, because I think this wears well, but it just doesn't look good on my skin. Here, let's move this all over here. This YSL one is way the wrong color, but right now with a little bit of a tan, it's fine. And it's the one I've been using the most. Like, you can see how much of it I've used up, because I've been using it all summer, trying to make a point to use it up before it goes bad or I get rid of it. This is just the wrong shade. It's BD20 Ivory, or B20 Ivory, sorry. And I need, like, it's either BD or BR20 in YSL, which is like my perfect shade match across any foundations I've ever used. But I messed up and bought B20, and then I think they discontinued this. So I'm going to continue to use it while I've got my tan. But it's Lisa Eldridge foundation. I was shocked. I bought this off of Poshmark unused, and I wish I would have kept the thing that it came in, because it has to lay flat, which is fine. I like the bottle. I like the aesthetic of the frosted glass and like the egg shape of it. And I have it in the shade 5, which is a really good shade match for me, and I was shocked. I thought it was going to be a shade too dark, but it actually is great. The Seamless Skin foundation from Lisa Eldridge is really good. So yeah, I'm going to keep that. Looking at this, I'm going to pass this on. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. It's not for me. I don't like it on myself. I might try it in my kit for a little bit and see if it works in doing other people's makeup kind of capacity, because I love the coverage on it. It's just not good with my skin type or texture. I don't know. It's one or the other. What else do we have here? We've got Say concealer and skin tint, which I love. The Kimchi the Most concealer in the shade Ivory, I believe. Yeah. If you feel like you can never find a concealer that's actually light enough and is actually ivory, I recommend purchasing this to try it out. It's not crazy expensive, and this is actually ivory, and it's too light for me, so I use it to kind of brighten the high planes of my face, or to mix with a concealer that I think is too dark. So that's good. Kosas Revealer Concealer, also one of my all-time favorites. Makeup Forever, two of my all-time favorite foundations, the Reboot and the Matte Velvet Skin. Like, look how much of the Reboot one that I've used. It's so good. Glossier Stretch Concealer and Perfecting Skin Tint. I really love both of these for a no makeup kind of a look. This is probably the only thing that I like from Huda Beauty at this point, and that is the Glowish Skin Tint. I've realized that I'm more of a medium coverage or a skin tint kind of girl. I'm not a matte foundation person anymore. I'm not into it. It's not my vibe anymore. So, I've got Rare Beauty concealer and skin tint. Really good. Really love it. I also have the Dior Backstage foundation, which I love. Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This is brand new. I need to open that and use it again. I wear this as foundation, actually, which I started doing when I was pregnant because foundation just wouldn't look good on my skin. So I started wearing this as foundation, and I loved it. This is the new makeup by Mario. Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. I'm still playing with this. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know really what I think. I need to remind myself to use this so I can form an opinion on it. It's too light to be a cream bronzer on me because I have the shade Light, but wearing it just across my whole face as foundation does something magical. So that's gonna stay. This is going to go, this is the Born to Glow concealer from NYX. I believe these have been discontinued. I've pretty much used it up anyway. I've been using it as a color corrector, and it's just time for it to go. Charlotte Tilbury color corrector is my all-time favorite, super hydrating and creamy underneath the under eye. So if you suffer from dry under eyes and need color correction, this is a good option that doesn't dry out the under eye. So these last two, this is the MAC Studio Tech, and then the She Glam Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation Balm. I know everybody is saying that this is a dupe for the Good Apple foundation from KVD. But for me, I find this to be a dupe for the original Studio Tech. This is not the same as the original Studio Tech back when it came in a black compact. This is much more matte, where the other one was more creamy and skin-like. Or the original was more creamy and skin-like. And that's how this is. This is super creamy, super smoothing, super skin-like, which that's how the original Studio Tech in the black compact was. So, and this is only like $5 or $6. Maybe it's under $10. I'll flash the price up somewhere, but this is under $10, and I enjoy this. I've used it 3 or 4 times now, and I have gotten so many compliments with this on. So not getting rid of a ton again. I'm just getting rid of these 4 here. So the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation, the Kevyn Aucoin, this NYX one can go in the trash, and then this Brand New Face and Body will go to my mom. So that's it for this part of the video. I think we did majority of my face products, except powders, which I'm not going to get rid of because I don't buy powder super often unless I really love it. And I tend to stick to the same powders like Coty Airspun, Kosas Cloud Set, Maybelline Fit Me. I don't use a lot of like powders. I find one that works and I stick to it, unlike everything else. Anyway, so if you want to see part 2, go ahead and subscribe and hit that thumbs up, and I will see y'all in my next video.